Talk Up Youth, brought to you by National Baking Company in association with TVJ and the Jamaica Observer, a Stanley and Empress production.
My mom never used to pay me no mind. She called me ugly and all sorts of things. I became depressed and suicidal and just wanted to end my life. I first decided to slice my wrist, but it never cut deep enough. No one really knew that I was so depressed and felt so worthless. I had heard about the next girl down the lane who hung for herself. I figured that was probably the best way out. That day, when mommy caught me, she sat and explained where her pain was coming from. She apologized and told me she loved me. My life slowly started to change for the better from then on.
You're watching Talk Up Youth, and welcome to our extremely serious discussion today. Jamaica, 3 teenage girls committed suicide within a 2-week period. On March 30th, 2011, 15-year-old Tia Murray committed suicide, followed by 14-year-old Annalise Authors on April 8th, 2011, who was found hanging. 2 days later, 14-year-old Shaquilia Kalane, who was also a student at the same school as Annalise in Mobay, was found death by suicide. Over 1 million people die by suicide every year, and the World Health Organization estimates that it is the 13th leading cause of death worldwide. It is a leading cause of death among teenagers and adults under 35.
I think I was a pretty normal child. Growing prep school years were awesome. They were just amazing, right? But I think my troubles began when I entered high school. I started high school really young. I started at age 10, and I was the youngest in my class, I think the youngest in my year group, and I felt this unbelievable pressure to please, right? And I had this deep desire for peer approval, and I wasn't getting that. I think every young person needs peer approval, right? And they want it, but it was, I think, even more intensified because I was so young, and I felt that they were above me and I was beneath, so I needed to measure up and work hard. So I did everything, I think, to win their approval and their affection, but for some reason I wasn't getting what I wanted, which was friends.
What would you like to say in response to her whole story?
Well, first of all, you are extremely brave. You've been through a lot. And what I did notice were, as she pointed out, some of the signs that you need to pay attention to in yourself if you feel this way. But a lot of the signs that she was exhibiting and talking about had to do with depression. When she spoke about anger, depression phenomenally is anger turned inwards. You don't have an outlet to express that anger. So what happens is you take it out on yourself. She also involved her family in a lot of that anger, but the anger had to do with being frustrated at not being able to fit in, which is a common cause of frustration and anger and feeling sorry for yourself and a lot of even self-esteem issues. Adolescent period is about distancing yourself from childhood and trying to form your own identity.
And that can be rough.
And that can be rough because your identity is going to be helped to be formed by the people that you surround yourself with or the people that you want to be like.
Life is just peer pressure from mother, father, and other. Me feel so pain. My life not worth living. My life not worth living. Me just want choke on a piece of fried dumpling, rice, yam, and steam planting. Life is so precious. Life is so valuable. You are marvelous, beautiful, dutiful. You don't need to stress. You are perfect.